Percy and the Kite, written by Christopher Audrey and narrated by me, Daniel Solano. In a field beside Thomas's branch line, a big tent was being put up. Balloons and flags hung everywhere. A notice said, "Grand Kite Flying Competition, here tomorrow." "I want to fly a kite," said Percy. "Engines don't fly kites," said Thomas. He remembered what had happened when he went fishing. Visitors came to the kite flying competition from miles around. Thomas, Annie, and Clarabelle were kept very busy, and Toby, Henrietta, and Daisy helped too. Percy was sad not to be able to help, but the Fat Controller had important work for him to do. Percy grumbled as he went to fetch some trucks. "Why can't I fly a kite?" he muttered to himself, as the trucks were being loaded with wood. When the train was loaded, Percy pulled the trucks to the woodyard. The foreman checked in the delivery. "My son Jake is flying a kite in the competition," said the foreman. "You watch for it. It's a special green one." The big day was bright and sunny with a strong wind, just the right weather for flying kites. As Percy began work, the kites were racing into the sky. Soon he spotted a big green one. "That green one is flying well," said Percy's driver. As they drew near, Percy thought he recognized it. He was right. It was a green engine just like him. "That must be Jake's kite," said his driver. Percy was thrilled. "Peep, peep! It's me! I'm flying!" he whistled happily. On their return journey, the wind dropped. The kites began to dip and dive towards the ground. One even fell into the lake. "What will happen now?" asked Percy anxiously. "When the wind blows it again, it will soon carry them up," said his driver. At the next station they met Thomas. "Feeling hungry, Percy?" he called. Percy was puzzled. "What does he mean?" he asked his driver. "I haven't a clue," replied the driver. Toby was waiting at the top station. "When does the party start, Percy?" he asked. Percy's driver jumped down from the cab. He looked at Percy's funnel and burst out laughing. "Well, well, Percy," he exclaimed. "You've been flying a kite without knowing it." He unwound the string from Percy's funnel and showed him a kite like an iced cake. Percy laughed. "So that's what they meant by a party," he said. "I wish we could really eat that cake." They took the kite back to the field on their next journey. They arrived just in time to see the first prize being given to Jake for his kite shaped like Percy. "I won! I won!" whistled Percy excitedly. "That's even better than flying a kite." "Well done, Percy and